Hey, we're going live. Can you guys...
Not the best setup.
No.
Not the best setup. It's cool.
Could you move it back a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Something like
This
that.
out of the way.
Got all kinds of crap everywhere.
Let's do this.
Yeah. Is that cool?
It's a little better.
Yeah. So, hey, Michael's chomping on some pizza.
I'm gonna stand up, actually.
You gonna stand up? Why don't you just stand in here right behind us?
Yeah.
That'd be good. That'd be a good spot. I was on the left side of the screen last time anyways. There you go. Jeez, you look tall.
Standing.
So, for the first live video, this guy was not here.
Boo, Evan.
Oh,
Boo.
yeah, Gary booed you.
Hey, Gary's back. Let's all boo Evan. Boo.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about, oh man, what are we going to talk about? Episode 2, that's what we were going to talk about. And Michael's pizza habits.
Sorry, Mel.
Yeah.
What I miss?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, episode 2 came out this week. Gosh, where do we want to start? It was 90s week.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
It was fun to talk. I didn't realize how much cool stuff happened in the 90s.
Yeah. What was your favorite part about recording that episode?
It was our second one.
And we made it to the second one.
Yeah.
We
I-
actually did it.
I
We
think
actually did it, yeah.
the fun thing was just going back through and like figuring out what were our favorite things from that decade.
Yeah, actually being able to do
Yeah.
research on something was nice.
Yeah.
Hear what your guys' thoughts were, have my thoughts, put them all together.
Yeah. I love the fact that you just said we made it to episode 2.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope we make it to at least 7 because we've got that many recorded.
And honestly, the Bugs Life segment that we had, I didn't even think about that at all.
Yeah.
I remembered it while we were like live and recording. So.
Yeah.
I remember that was actually called Jerry's Game.
Jerry's
was the name
Game.
of that short that came out before Bugs Life.
Oh.
That's the one where the guy was playing
Oh,
chess.
the old chess
Yes.
guy. Okay.
Yep.
I thought you were
Jerry's-
talking about
Jerry's
Bugs Life. I was
Game.
like,
With the
what?
G.
Okay.
Jerry with the G.
Very cool.
Yeah, those shorts are the best.
I'm going to see if I can't share this video. Maybe I can. I can do it on my laptop.
I shared it already to my personal
Cool.
page.
Mike, you take my spot. I'm going to jump on the laptop real quick.
Todd, I'm going to keep standing.
All right. Well,
I will take the
just do
spot.
Wow. All right. A lot of moving.
yeah.
Moving,
How
shaking.
are all of our one listeners doing tonight?
Why does it say I'm watching it? Because I'm not actually watching it.
Because you're on it.
Is Gary on there?
No, it says one person. It says
I'm going to share it right
That's
now.
not Gary?
No, I don't think so.
No, that's
Aw,
you.
Man.
That's you, man.
Wow, dude.
It says I shared a live video. Oh well.
That's
Hey! Rachel commented. What's up, Rachel?
Rachel Sweet?
No, my cousin Rachel.
Oh.
Hi, Evan's cousin Rachel.
Hello, Evan. Evans.
It's called the cousin, guys.
It's called a cousin.
Tell Riley and Tony I said hi, especially Riley.
And especially Tony.
But especially Riley.
Yes.
All right.
Hope everyone went out and voted today.
Yeah, that was a big thing going on.
I hope everybody that was willing and able to go out and vote today
Stop looking at me!
took part in their civil duty to...
Did you? Where did you go to not middle school, but elementary school?
I went to Hawthorne.
Okay, so
Down
you,
off
you
161.
didn't go to Wilder.
No.
I'm
That's where I
wondering
went
like
to
how
vote,
many.
though.
Yeah, I'm wondering how many people like went to Wilder like in their 20s and had like nostalgia from going
Oh,
back
yeah,
to the
that'd be really
gym.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, Mel had to vote at her old high school, so...
They must shut down the schools.
Yeah, schools are off on election day.
Really?
That was always nice. Come back and join us, Todd.
I will.
Are we changing the seats? A changing of the
No,
seats?
this is cool. I can stand up. Jeez, Evan.
What?
You're massive even when you're sitting down.
Maybe Evan should sit in the middle, and then we'll both be on the side.
Okay. You
That's
scooch.
easy.
Scooch it.
Well,
Gucci
that's
Gucci.
not
All
quite
right.
the middle.
That's not gonna work.
Rachel said good.
I don't know what she was saying good to.
That's nice.
She's saying good to everything.
Rachel, I hope you like the podcast.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to it, take a listen, take a gander.
Someone else. We have 2 people on now.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Comment. Who's watching?
Well, who's watching?
Who's watching?
So, I think, how did we break up the episode 2? We did movies at first, and then we did
Events.
events,
And then we did music.
and then we did
Yes.
music at the end. And if I'm not mistaken, that's when Evan did his first read. Did you read a song that episode?
I think so. Yeah, you photograph? No.
Oh snap! Mama Lewis is on.
Uh-oh.
Evan, you better be on your best behavior.
Okay. I'm going to leave now, guys. Bye.
Hey Tina, we love you, Tina. Tina's amazing.
Someone else is in too. I can't tell who that is, though.
We have five viewers.
Boom.
So hey, what's up, Shannon? That's a friend of mine from North Carolina,
All right, cool. We got
Mr.
people Todd knows.
Mr. Sigmund.
Hi, Mom, by the way.
Yeah. So episode 2 is
It's out. Listen
is
to it.
out.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's out.
So all these we had 5 5 viewers the last time we were doing this thing. So hey, we're already back up to our
That's
standard. Episode 2 was great though. It was movies, events, and then music. So Tina says
Hi,
Hi,
Todd,
Todd,
and
Michael.
Michael.
Hello.
yeah.
I think as far as what we have recorded, though, episode 2, like, it was the first one we actually did research on,
Right.
and we all had to collaborate on.
Yeah.
And I think every episode after that is a lot better. Not that it's
Yeah.
a bad episode, but, like, the growth from episode to episode is pretty clear, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a very fair.
Because I was
statement.
listening back to episode 2, and there were some parts where I was, like, cringing at myself, and I'm like, don't
Well,
do that on the next one.
Yeah, I think that's something we've got to do. Is throughout each one we've got to be able to. I just pick out those things.
Yeah.
So, what are you looking at?
Well, I was looking at you because you're talking. It's respectful to look at people.
No, Evan, you have to look at the
You
people
don't have to
listening
look at
to us talk.
Yeah.
I can't see them, though.
Those are the people that matter. Me and Michael do not.
No.
We're just the voices behind.
Finally, admit it.
So I don't know. What did you think about episode 2, Evan?
I went back and listened to it. I was I was impressed with us in a modest sense. I think we all showed things that we knew about that decade.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's kind of fun to like look back and figure out like what was the most important thing to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
because there was so much that we like left out.
Right.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fair. I mean, we're not gonna cover everything, obviously, but
The coolest thing that I remember talking about is that the MLS opened up in, it might have been 96. I'll have to listen to it again, but I think it was 96.
yeah.
And I didn't know that the MLS was so new.
yeah.
I didn't either. I had no clue. And granted, I'm not an MLS fan,
I'm not either, but
but Matt Brooks, if you ever tune into these things, we talk about sports. We
Speaking
talk
of
about-
which, the Crew, they're in the playoffs right now.
and it sounds like the Crew is saved.
yeah, hashtag
Yeah.
Save the Crew.
Mm-hmm.
That's been going on that's been almost a year now,
Yeah.
maybe.
It looks like they're going to keep the team in Columbus. It sounds like Austin's going to get their own expansion team,
Yeah.
and Columbus is going to get new ownership, and
Yeah.
they'll stay here.
Thanks
So.
in part to the Browns owner, Jimmy Haslam.
Oh boy. So what? Remind me what happened with the Browns. They fired their.
Yeah,
Head
so the
coach.
Browns fired Hugh Jackson
Wow.
And their offensive coordinator,
and Todd Haley, their offensive coordinator.
They're just out. Apparently, Todd Haley and Hugh, they didn't get along well.
Yeah, there was a lot of disruption, but also Hugh had
Yeah.
an 0-16
Yeah.
season, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna scroll here, make sure we're seeing everything. Okay.
Yeah, we got 5 people on now.
Yeah, 5
Oh
people.
my gosh.
Let me see. I'm gonna
So-
click the.
Beep boop beep beep boop.
All right, there we go. Kyle Good, what's up, dude?
Hey,
Evan,
Kyle.
why do you have a mullet? Also, never get rid of your mullet.
Because that doesn't look good.
Hey, Kyle, we have a question for you. So, for those that are tuning in, if you ever want to be a guest on our show, we have a website, thirdfloorpodcast.wordpress.com.
Yes.
And we have a thing called, it's a web page that says at the top, do you want to be a guest? And you click on the web page and you say, yes, I want to be a guest. And you fill out the stuff. Kyle, sir, I was informed by this guy that you are not under 18. You are actually 28. And you got some explaining to do.
Well,
Other
he
than
actually,
that-
here's the funny thing though. He uses Kent State email.
I noticed
And
that.
he
He's
said
staying
he
in
said
Mel.
that he started college when he was 17. For what it's worth.
That's amazing.
So
Yeah. So you're setting a bad example, Kyle, of how to fill out the form. Come on, man.
So is Joey. So
Yeah, you're not as bad as Joey. Joey totally messed it up.
sports, music, and roasting Evan are what he likes to do.
Yep. Yep.
Hey Nick, how's it going?
Nick Fraze.
He is somebody I worked with at Chick-fil-A.
Cool. What's up, Nick?
We work at Top Golf now. Unfortunately, not on the same shift.
Oh, both of you guys work at Topgolf?
Yeah,
That's
he's
awesome.
a grill chef there.
nice.
Cool. I bet that's pretty neat.
It's a lot better than washing dishes.
Well, hey, you gotta start somewhere.
True.
But yeah, so what else about episode 2? I mean, the movies segment was probably my favorite. Because
There's a lot of good movies that came out in the 90s.
Yeah, there were a ton of good movies that came out. So that's definitely. I'm glad we kicked the episode off with the movies because it kind of made me want to go back and like watch all these movies from the 90s and then we did impersonations in that movie or in that episode too, right? Didn't we? We did some Shrek impersonations.
I think that's a future episode.
You
Is
did
that a future episode?
You did
I
Bill
think-
Oh,
Clinton
man.
impersonation.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
mean,
alluding.
we had a special guest, Bill Clinton, appear in the first 30 seconds of the episode.
He randomly popped into Michael's truck.
Yeah, but yeah, Todd, I think you're foreshadowing
Uh-oh.
a future episode.
I did not. I'm not even paying attention to our episodes now.
That's all right.
I wanna go
They're all
home
on
now.
our website.
I want to go home
Yeah,
now
they're
and
gonna
watch
come
Toy
out.
Story.
You want
Is
to
that-
go home and watch Toy Story?
Yeah.
Are they making another Toy Story?
Yeah, it's going to come out next year.
How do you
According-
know all these things?
I just do, okay? Remember, I'm the king of useless information.
Well, according to Kyle, he's the king of setting bad examples.
His mental age is 12. I can attest to that.
Okay, we'll have him on the show. This would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently Tim Allen says it's really good, Toy Story 4. So,
I'll take his word for it. He's a reputable source.
oh yeah, he is.
So-
On one of the best shows on television, Last Man Standing.
Yeah. Oh man, the events. I don't remember all the events that happened in the '90s, but we did cover some good ones.
There was a.
February 11th, 1993, the most important event of the decade.
I beg to differ.
I totally.
March
December
12th.
22nd. Thank you very much.
Third most important, March 12th.
I'll take it. I'll take number 2.
That's terrible. That is terrible. Third most important. Oh god.
Let me ask you something. Since you've got that birthday that's right at Christmas.
Thanks, Tina. Hold on. Say goodnight to your mother.
Good night, Mom.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
I will promise to text you back.
What were you saying?
Since you have a birthday that's right before Christmas, Todd,
Mm-hmm.
did your family do that? You get a birthday and Christmas present, or is it like here's your birthday / Christmas present?
Yeah, sort of. They kind of. It was. I never knew what I was gonna get going each year. I never knew what I was gonna get.
We'd
so-
always, because when my brother was growing up, he would always get his Christmas presents, and then we do the thing with the family, and then we would celebrate his birthday, and my mom's birthday, because they share a birthday.
Mhm.
And then they do the ice cream and cake, and then that's when they would get their birthday presents. Is what they would do, because
Gotcha.
their birthdays are 5 days after Christmas.
Gotcha. Okay.
I've got cotton mouth right now.
That's all right.
Been talking for a while.
Yeah.
Too much
We've
talking.
been doing some work this evening for December. We're getting ready for the last month of the year, and it's Michael. You are checking the heck out of those.
It's election night.
It's election. Yeah, it's election night.
I think
Election
Sherrod Brown got elected.
I'm sorry. Is he governor or what is he?
No, I
no,
think-
he's not governor.
Yeah, he's
I was a
part
student
of the
Bush.
Senate.
night.
How's it looking right now? Red, blue. Oh, okay.
We'll just take his phone.
Yeah, Ohio's.
Texas is red. That's a shock.
Wow.
New York's blue. That's a shock.
Well, this is for governor.
Governor. Okay. Looks like Ohio's going red.
Yeah.
So
If you're following the Texas race at all, I think Beto versus Ted Cruz. Beto's winning.
that's for senator, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty heavily.
Yeah.
Well, again, another shout out to Urban Jazz Coalition. If you guys haven't listened to their music,
Yeah,
good stuff.
yeah. Urban Jazz is solid. We love those guys.
Thanks again for letting us use your tunes.
Yeah, we owe you big time. Yeah, well, hey, if you guys have any questions for us, feel free to chime in. We're going to stay on here for another couple minutes and then call it a night. What you got?
If anyone has seen the Queen biopic, let Evan know about it because he really wants to see it. Don't spoil it,
Yeah.
but hype him up for it.
Yeah.
He's excited to see it.
I was actually watching a video the other day about the guy, I don't remember the guy's name, the actor's name, but the guy that plays Freddie Mercury
Okay.
and all the stuff that he had to do to get ready for that role. And he was handpicked by, the director or whoever for the part. And, hey, you too, Shannon. Take care, man. Tune in, and you can subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. So take a listen. It's definitely good to hear from you, man. Tell the family I said hello. Rachel says, I have heard it. Great. Dad said it was really good.
Nice.
Is she talking about the podcast?
I'm assuming she says dad, she's talking about her dad, which would be my Uncle Rob.
Uncle
Glad they
Rob.
like it. Give us suggestions, though.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing this. We want to hear from people.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to try to do these Facebook Live videos, I think, every time we can, or every time we release like a new episode, we're going to try to do a live video that week.
Yeah.
To just simply talk about it, talk through the process, and just kind of get some feedback.
I'm not really sure if Kyle actually likes my mullet or if he's just mocking me.
I don't have a mullet,
He
though.
loves it.
It's not a mullet.
It's a little bit back here.
It's a little
fluff.
Let's get a
little fluff back.
Guys, stop. I don't like when other men play with my hair.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, what were we talking about?
I don't know. Go listen to the podcast.
Yeah, it's Third Floor Pod. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Third Floor Pod. Look up the Third Floor Podcast. We're on SoundCloud, iTunes, and I believe Stitcher now.
Stitcher,
Yep.
Yeah.
And as soon as we get 50 followers on Twitter.
Jeez, we are stuck at 40
I know.
followers.
Yep.
We even had a
We
thing
need
yesterday.
50.
Look,
10 more.
We're
10
trying.
more.
We are trying to get it to where you can throw up high in our faces.
Okay.
Even though I know
Look.
some of you.
Do you see this big, beautiful face here?
Get that out of my face. Even though most of you just want to see me get a pie in the face, Kyle,
We all
I'm looking
get
at
pies
you.
in the
three of
face.
So, who's gonna throw the pie in our face?
We're all going to probably do each other's. A little bit of this and that and here and there.
I'll take. I want to do Evans. If I just want to smash.
I want to give somebody the satisfaction of putting a pie in our face.
Oh, you want to let people do it?
Let somebody I want to pick somebody who would feel bad about doing it.
Oh, that's good. Michelle.
Kalacia.
Yeah, they would not feel good about it.
Mary said she would be happy.
I'm sure she would.
I don't want Mary to throw a pie in your face though. I want somebody who's going to feel guilty.
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
too much satisfaction.
She would get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
You know the best. You know what I hate though is so when I was working at Swift, I was in a fantasy football league, and the last place person, got a pie in the face. Well, I got last place, and I took a pie from one of my coworkers' kids. The way you're supposed to come with the pie is you're supposed to come up under the nose and
Yeah.
kind of smear it in their face.
Oh,
He just came running with
Smack
that.
in there.
I bet that hurt.
You know what I really
it
want to
hurt.
do is I want to get Gary down here, and then we all three just put a pie
Smash
in his face.
Gary. That would be great.
That'd be a tough thing to do,
Oh my
but
goodness.
if we could pull it off, that'd be pretty
All
funny.
right. Hey, who are our viewers?
Why can't we see?
I don't know. It says we got 6 viewers, but
Probably because we're on phone.
I don't know. All right.
Well,
I think we're going to call it a night. We've done some work here for December. That's what we've been working on tonight. And just give us a follow. We're in the baby stages of this thing. We want to try to talk each week about the episode that we release. So next week is episode 3. We're going to talk about the process. We're going to talk about the process, and we have a really funny camping story to tell you about. So make sure you tune in next Monday for episode 3.
what are we talking about in episode 3 again?
3. My fingers.
Oh,
Weird.
we are talking about the camping trip,
Yeah.
right? You will not want to miss that. We talk about the time that.
What's this
I
camping
know.
trip? You just love this.
I don't want to
camping trip.
spoil it,
He
but
perked right up.
let's.
Oh boy.
How do we want to tease it without giving too much away?
I don't know. You just got to show up. I think that's it. You just got to show up. That's you'll want to.
Yeah, you got to listen to
that
the
story.
end.
It'll give you a very good idea of what this guy is like
This was the most dad thing I've ever done, probably.
in the woods. Me and Mike were camping with a few other people and one other guy, Philip.
But to say, who else was there?
Well, there were birds.
You never know.
And bears.
We were out in the woods. There could be a couple
could've
people
been-
that we didn't know were there.
Yeah. All right, Kirsten Elder, what's up?
Well,
Hello. We're you're tuning in at the very end of this. Go back and watch this video, Kirsten. There's a lot that you got to catch up on.
yeah, maybe we can kind of use these to, like for episode 3 is about the process, but
Yeah.
you bring people along and like our setup right now is
It's a little wonky.
little janky.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully
Yeah.
that'll get better at some point.
Yeah. I mean, I'm using a gaming headset to
Yep.
literally record. It's terrible. So, anyways, yeah. Well, what do you say? You want to call it a night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you to everyone who stopped by and took a moment to view and comment. So yeah, it's gonna be a good month. Good month of episodes. December is gonna be great. Yeah.
Keep listening.
Keep listening.
Give us your feedback.
We need it. We need you.
To vote.
I like pointing at the camera. Have you
I know.
noticed that? I love pointing at the camera. We need you. All right, we'll end it on that one.
Please do.
All right, thank you guys. Stare at Evan while I turn the camera off. How do I do it? Okay, I really don't know.
Just hit the end button.
Where's the end button?
I don't know. Just push it.
Is it the button
Turn
that
off-
says finish?
Probably.